I'm Pete Daniel, and I love to film the wildlife in my home of the Tamar Valley. The Tamar Valley is on the border of Devon and Cornwall. Join me as I show you the wildlife around the Tamar Valley for 12 months. Well, last time you saw me, I was setting up bird boxes with cameras in them at our allotment. I went to the barn to set up a trail camera to see if I could show you a barn owl. This week, I start work at the allotment, as well as checking the barn owl camera and seeing the progress of my bird boxes, as well as trying to film a tricky bird of prey in the Tamar Valley. Well, with the weather warming up and the sun shining in the Tamar Valley again, it's perfect for me to make my way down to the barn to see if I've got anything on my trail camera of the barn owl. If I have, that will be brilliant. Well, I'm on my way back up to the barn now to check the barn owl camera I put up several weeks ago. I'm not expecting to see the results straight away because, like I say, I put the camera up 4 or 5 weeks ago, so if anything the battery's just going to be flat, so I'll probably have to wait until I get home and see the results. But fingers crossed, we're going to have some good ones on that camera. I'm looking forward to it, I am honest. Well, I'm up in the barn, just having a quick look round. There doesn't look to be any new pellets or anything on the floor after I came up last time. So, well, I don't know, there's maybe 1 or 2 there. Well, we'll just have to get the camera down and have a look. He's up there, look. Up there on that A-frame. So I'm going to have to get up there now and get that camera down. But it's not looking proper then. There's some muck on the back of the door that looks pretty fresh, but that could be pigeons or anything, I expect. But until I get the camera and have a look, I ain't going to know. So I got to get up there now. It's a long way up for an old man like me. Well, now I'm down from there. That's a long way up for an old man like me, you know. I've got my camera. Let's have a look and see what we've got. Put it from video to replay. Yeah, we got battery life. That's good. Got here. Oh, we got videos. We've got videos. Replay. Oh, well, that's me setting it up. Yes, we got the barn owl. We got the barn owl. Brilliant. The first video is he sat up on the door, but there's several videos. Oh, that's absolutely brilliant. I'll go through that. Have a quick look at this. Brilliant. I'm really, really tough with this. Well, that's absolutely brilliant, isn't it, eh? We got the barn owl on camera. Absolutely fantastic. Not just sat on the hayloft door, but actually going into the nest box as well. So hopefully, those barn owls will have a brood of barn owl chicks. That would be absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Chuffed to bits, I am. Well, that was fantastic to see the barn house, and I'm glad I managed to get some shots of them to show you. But now the weather's right, it's time for me to get back to the allotment and do some work. Well, before I get too carried away with digging the garden over to get some veg in the ground, I want to show you one of the crops we've got already. Absolutely brilliant. I love this plant. Look at this, rhubarb. Look at the size of it. Absolutely brilliant, man. Really pleased with that. I'm going to cut some of that off later, take it home, get it ready for a rhubarb crumble maybe. Even put some in the freezer. Well, a lot of people will be looking at this thinking, what a lot of hard work. It is hard work, but like everything in life, you don't get anything without hard work. You don't do this now, you don't get the results in the produce. When I was a boy, my dad, and he still does, has his garden. My grandparents, all of them, grew their own veg. For a lot of people, you couldn't just go down the shop and buy it off the shelf. You had to work for it. Trouble is, a lot of people don't know what that is anymore. Well, there you are. I'm pleased with that. Got 3/4 of the garden dug over, turned over, ready for rotivating. So now that's drying out lovely in the sun and the wind. So in a couple of days time, when I finish digging the rest over and in the evenings, I'll bring the rotavator up, put the rotavator over it and get a good tilth on it, break the soil down, and it'll be all ready for planting. What we're going to do now, the girls just wanted to get over and get that rhubarb, in you girls? Yeah. So it's time to harvest the rhubarb. Right, where we go, we're going to harvest the rhubarb, so we get in here, find a decent store. Yeah, look at that, beautiful. Let's get another bit, guys. Can you pop this bit?
Go for the cobra head.
Cobra head, looks like a cobra apparently. Right, let's get in there. There you are. Look at that lovely rhubarb.
Daddy, we've got a tiny one.
Yeah, they're all starting to shoot up. So we're going to take more off like that, and that's going to be for our rhubarb crumble.
Which I'm going to help make.
Well, that's the hard work done in the garden, and now it's ready for planting. So I can leave it for a few days now, which will give me a chance to check on my bird box. Right, this is fantastic. As true as I'm stood here now, I came up this morning to do all the chickens. But before I fed all the chickens and everything, I set the laptop up and a quick look at the nest. I could see that the bird had done a bit more to the nest, put a bit more material in. So I left the laptop set up. I went away, done the chickens, 15 minutes, I come back, there's even more material. I can see that the nest has changed. So I pressed the record button so I can show you the nest, and then the bird came back to the box to put more material in, which is absolutely brilliant. And I recorded it, and we got a blue tit nested in the box, which is absolutely fantastic. So I'll show you now the footage that I managed to record with the bird coming back to the nest box. It's brilliant. I love it. Absolutely love it. So there you go. Isn't that brilliant? Hey, we've got a bird coming to the bird box and building a nest. So hopefully in a few days time we'll have some eggs, and that'll be absolutely fantastic, because that's what I wanted to show you. I'm chuffed to bits. Pleased as punch with that, I am. Absolutely brilliant. Well done, birdie. Right, let's get home and cook some breakfast. Happy man. Well, that was fantastic to see that blue tit coming into the bird box and making its nest. Although, I'll be even happier if we see some eggs in that box in the next 2 days. Anyway, I've got to get on and make the most of this fine weather that we're having in the Tamar Valley. So I'm off now to see if I can show you a bird of prey. But I think this could be a wee bit tricky. So, fingers crossed. Well, here's a little bit of history for you of the local area. Okay, I've come down the wood, and down the wood heading towards Mill Hill. This track here used to be a railway line, and this railway line used to take all the stone and slate from Mill Hill Quarry down to Tavistock Canal, down to Shiller Mill there, where it would be loaded onto canal barges and then taken down to places like Moreham, and then from Moreham it would be distributed everywhere, all around the country I expect. But here's one of the old sleepers. Now it's cut out of the slate, look, out the shillet that's come out of the ground, and there's 2 holes here bored in, and that would have been the pins that took the track, held the track down to the sleeper. Alright, brilliant that is, I think that's brilliant. Hundreds of years old that is.
Well, look at that wonderful buzzard sat on the branch there. No idea I'm here. That's not the bird I wanted to film for you, but the buzzard is a beautiful bird of prey.
What's she doing? Oh. Right, I've been here now nearly 2.5 hours and not seen any sign of the bird that I want to show you. But I ain't going to give up, so I shall be waiting here a little bit longer. Come on in, birdie. I love doing this, but my arm's gone numb. I've been here for 2.5 hours now waiting. Oh, they are. She's coming back, I can hear her. There's an aeroplane going over. Oh, there she is. Beautiful. Oh, they are. Look at that, look. She's got it pitched up, look. Oh, brilliant. That's what I've been waiting for. What a beautiful bird. And that is the peregrine falcon. Pitched up on the side of the cliff. And that's where they'll be nesting in the next few weeks, hopefully. Oh, that's a better shot. Look, she's moved up the nest. Looking right at me. I think she may know I'm here. Oh, I gotta move. Oh, there she see me. Oh, I had to move. My hand had gone numb. Well, do you know, that was absolutely brilliant to see, and that's one thing I wanted to show you this year, and that was the peregrine falcon, and that bird is absolutely beautiful. So now I'm going to leave them alone, because in the next week or 2 they're going to start nesting, and I don't want to stir back. But I got the shot that I wanted to show you, and I'm really, really happy. Brilliant. Well, join me next time as we look to expand our poultry concern. Meet my chickens at the allotment, as well as me and Elsie showing you one of our favourite things to do in the spring. I'll be checking progress on my nest boxes, and I go looking for one of my favourite animals in the Tamar Valley.